Mike, great to have you with us. Just give us your insights straight away. What are your thoughts?
Well, nothing's been confirmed by the company, but certainly the possibility is there that the CEO of Goldman Sachs will step down at the end of the year after 12 years. Goldman has a deep bench, a 30-person management committee with an average tenure of around 2 decades or so per person. They have 4 people that could be the next CEO or the CEO in a year. That would be David Solomon, head of banking, Harvey Schwartz, the ex-CFO, Gary Cohn, a wild card candidate. He left Goldman, but certainly his name should be in the mix. And Lloyd Blankfein, because it's not certain he will be gone. You've had these reports in the past. So, you know, no matter who is the CEO, though, we still think that Goldman Sachs is turning the corner and that their earnings should exceed expectations both this year and next year in 2019. And that's why we're more positive on Goldman today.
And Mike, we saw the stock take a leg down when the headlines came out, and then it quickly recovered. It's up 1.5%. So it looks like that other market participants share your lack of concern, even if there is a management transition. But if Blankfein is leaving the bank at the end of the year or whenever it may be, why do you think he's leaving? Because he's said at various times, you know, he doesn't necessarily want to die at his desk, but he's been there 12 years. As you say, the bank's on the right track. Why leave now?
Well, we can give the bull case and the bear case. The bull case on Lloyd Blankfein is look at his 12-year record. While he's been CEO, Goldman Sachs stock has increased 77%, and the bank index increased only 6%. And that's because of great navigation through the financial crisis. So they were strong when others were weak. The bear case is, while they won the war, they lost the peace. And the last couple years, with such low volatility, Goldman Sachs has not stood out. And last year, Goldman Sachs stock underperformed. It was up a little bit, and the bank index was up quite a bit more. And so Goldman, for the first time that we ever heard, used the word pivot. Last September 12, 2017, they used the word pivot, saying they're going to pivot the business model. So if there's a criticism, it's that Goldman Sachs did not pivot soon enough away from trading into some other activities. Now, the irony here is that we think that the trading business at Goldman Sachs will pick up. So if Lloyd Blankfein were to resign, it might be from a position of relative strength, you know, versus where Goldman's been the last couple of years.